What's up, man? It's your boy Rob, R to the OB. You already know what it is, and it's a great day. Now, most of the time, around this time when the years come by, it's a greater day, but it was a tough time getting here. There was MAGA hats, dragon energy, slavery, and choices. Bad choices. But Kanye West's new album just came out. And if you know your boy, is a big fan of Kanye. So naturally, I had to listen to it. I've been vibing with it all day, trying to absorb it, trying to really process what I'm experiencing and letting it heal me from everything that led to its release. So with that said, let's just get into it. So we start off the album with this song called I Thought About Killing You, and I know that's alarming as fuck, right? But it's all good because, it's more so like, this idea of like loving oneself more than they love somebody else. But Kanye's own struggles about like himself and stuff. And honestly, the big theme going through this whole album, which is titled Yay, by the way, I didn't say that. The theme of this album, I think, it's just very personal. It's like, and look inside of what he's been going through, so puts everything really in perspective. You get through the beginning of I Thought About Killing You, and he's kind of just giving you these like, it's almost like spoken word type shit, right? But then, the beat comes in, he starts kind of hitting you with these bars, and it's like cool, but like he not really like rapping, you know what I'm saying? So we go to the next track, right? That one's called Yikes, and it's like the hook on that one is like real like, I don't even know how to describe it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like really cerebral, you know what I mean? Like you really feel a way about, like just real dark themes, man. It's heavy shit. And the beat goes, man, you know what I'm saying? There's the production thus far, we're only 2 tracks in, but it's A1 and we're only getting better. So yeah, within this one, I think there's just a lot of just like going into his psyche and like the mental health aspects of that, where he's talking about tweaking and just how it can just get real dark and shit. So you're really trying to, like I said it's personal. He's trying to let you in. You just gotta enter. Just enter real softly. After that, we get into the track All Mine. This is a 7-track album, but I would say there's nothing huge, grandiose, like banger type things, but I think this one is definitely one of the ones that like, you really bounce with, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it up. Pussy good, gon' back it up. Pipe up, I'ma pipe up. Make your mind out and fell in love. Yeah, you so I'm out of the get that ass bustin' out the bottom. I'ma lose my mind in it. Crazy, I'ma do the obligado. Get the rubber on my lap, get the chini up the If I pull up with a Kerry Washington, that's gonna be an enormous scandal. I could have now. This whole verse, man, he closes this verse with something along the lines of like appreciating some titties because they show him he can focus on 2 things at once or some shit. And I'm just, yes, let's go. Wild lines on that one. The beat goes. That's probably one of my favorites thus far in terms of just like, feeling like a party vibe too, you know what I'm saying? After we get through that song, the next song we get is Wouldn't Leave. Now in this song, he kind of talks about a lot of the ridiculous shit that's been going on in the lead up to this. So on the track Wouldn't Leave, it's like a much nicer, sound than the last one. And he kind of goes into his relationship with his wife and stuff. And how his decisions and the wild shit he's been doing is kind of impacting their relationship, but she's still there with him. And him and her make infinity. They down for each other because they some real ones and they in love. You know what I mean? We gotta love everybody. So it's real intimate shit. You know what I'm saying? Next song after that is No Mistakes. This one sounds super soulful, super like old school. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What y'all been missing the old Kanye and shit. But like we get to the end of that track. Look, I think a little subtle shots at the obster, you know what I mean? Young Aubrey Graham, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about someone being light-skinned and sensitive and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, super good, like, sounds, you know what I mean? Sonically, it's very pleasing. People talk about, like, Kanye and his production, like, he is definitely going to work on these albums, these Wyoming joints, you know what I'm saying? And this is one of the examples I think shows that very well. So after that, we have the track Ghost Town with Kid Cudi on that one. And You know, I just feel like I'm not even a big Kid Cudi fan, but Kanye and Cudi, like when they work together, I feel like it just makes beautiful magic. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that next album. This song, man, Ghost Town. Let me tell you, man, this song is like church. Let me take you to church right now, man. The end of this shit. We're still the kids we used to be. Yeah, yeah. I put my hand on a stove to see if I still bleed. Yeah. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. Bro, that's church. That's church right there, man. That's fucking church. Close out the album with Violent Crimes, and this one is super like, it's a different take, because you know Kanye is a father now, 3 children, and he kind of takes this perspective of kind of worrying about like, you know, the world his daughters are gonna like grow up in and shit. And you know, it's definitely a different take from Kanye that I'm used to, because you know Kanye just kind of wilds out and shit, and I think it's a good perspective to have. He's got some Nicki Minaj vocals like via like a voicemail or something at the end, so I can only assume that she might have collaborated with him on that. But definitely real, like, you know, again, personal type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way to describe this album. Personal. Don't get it twisted. The raps on this joint are kind of butt. You know, as being as objective as possible, I can admit that. I'm a huge Kanye fan, but the raps aren't really here. But I don't think they're supposed to be. This is supposed to be a look inside to his soul, his mind, his experience, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you like Kanye, you'll love this album. But if you don't like Kanye, I think you're not going to appreciate it, because I just appreciate how much he's letting us in and how much I feel. Like I was listening to this thing and it just made me feel happy, you know what I'm saying? I felt the vibes, you know what I mean? It felt warm, it felt good, you know what I mean? No matter what, like, all these different things happening, they were shitty, and I didn't want to think about them, and I was worried that they might be here tainting this project. And even though I wasn't getting the raps I expected, I still felt happy. I felt like the music notes in the production got a big warm blanket and just put them around me and said, "It's okay, big guy, you're not alone." And you know, it's a vibe, man. It's definitely a vibe, and I fucks with this heavy. I think it's a great project. Let me know what you think in the comments if you feel like it. As you know, it has been your boy, R to the OB. I'm out. I'm listening to some more. Soak up some of those good vibrations. And that's it.